Stage 3 of the UX design process is the design stage. This is a long stage and a lot happens in it. We'll go from rough sketches to a coded website that adjusts to different device sizes. Some of the things that you will be doing is rough sketching, also called wireframing, flowcharts, mood boards, navigation, website planning, and coding. We're going to go over some things that are typical for websites and kind of how websites are made up. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the home page. The home page is the first page that viewers will come to for the website. Let's go over some of the typical areas and then we'll go more in depth into those areas. So this section at the top, and it includes your navigation, is the header section. It is also often referred to as the navigation area. Then you have a banner image. You might have some call to actions. Here you would have content. This would be a main content area, and then this might be a news or blog. And then you have your footer with links in it. The footers nowadays are really big. They're not this small anymore, and they tend to have a lot of links and direct you to different areas of websites. All right, now we're going to go in depth on these areas now that we know what they are. In the header section, you have your logo. Your logo can fall on the left-hand side or the middle. Those are the only two places. And the reason for that is because we read from left to right. So oftentimes as we're reading, we create this Z pattern. So we read from left to right, then we go down, kind of figure stuff out, and then we go back to the right. So you'll first find your logo. Your links can be underneath your logo, like this one is shown, or they can be to the left, to the right of the logo. If your logo's in the middle, you can have links on either side. That is not so typical anymore. You may also have your social media links and contact information up here. This navigation bar is pictured underneath the logo, but there are two other places this can show up. So it can be underneath the logo, it can be next to the logo going across, or it can be down the left side. The banner image, which is being called an image rotator in this graphic, it can be large. It can go up into the heading section. It can rotate different images. You can put text over it and have them rotate. It could be video. A lot of different ways that you can do this section. The next section I want to talk about is this area here. This is considered the main content area. Content is headers, text. This is actually called body text, images, graphics, icons, video. Those are all types of content. It is typically a main section like this. It's fairly large. This would be considered a sidebar. In this case, it's a left side sidebar. You could also have a sidebar on the right-hand side instead of the left, or a left and a right sidebar with a main content area. The footer will often have links that direct you to the different areas. A lot of contact us type links or support links are in there. And there may also be social media links. When we're thinking about websites, I want you to think of a house. The home page is the front door. Everything else in the house is inside the house. So the home page is considered an exterior page because it's the first page you come to as a visitor. An interior page would be a page that falls inside the website. These pages are not going to look exactly like the home page, but they are going to be similar to the home page, have a similar look and feel. So some things that will be the same. This header area will be the same on every single page. Your navigation will be the same on every single page. Some things that can change. So you may have a sidebar, a left-hand one with some links in it that further direct you into the section, or it may be just some important information that you put there or some call to actions. These are call to action. Then you have your content area, and again, it can be text, headers, graphics, anything like that. And then the other thing that's repeated on every single page is your footer. So your footer and your header/navigation section are the same on every single page.